All right, we're live.
Oh, we're live?
I think so.
Good morning, everyone. Even though it's not the morning for you guys, but it is for me. It is 10 a.m.
It's like 10 a.m. and she's like, I want to sleep in more. I'm like, how much more are you going to sleep in? If you sleep in any more, you're going to be in the next day.
Whatever.
I don't think we have anyone here.
It's 7 p.m. for people on Pacific Standard Time, right?
Is it? What time is it over there? It's 10 a.m. here. It's also Tuesday?
It should be night for everyone in America.
No, it's Monday. No, it's Wednesday. What day of the week is it?
It's Tuesday.
It's definitely Tuesday. It's Tuesday, you guys. Oh, we got some people. Yeah, Jeremy, Barry, Colby, Luke, Mo, when do you come back? Honestly, never, Luke. We're trying to avoid you for the rest of our life.
Yeah, definitely.
Bikes for Life says hi. Jeremy's in the house, 7:19 p.m., and I'm assuming that's Monday. So it is Tuesday here. It's 10 a.m., a little past 10 a.m., and Hannah said she wants to sleep in. Oh, Brian, thanks for $5 super chat. Hey, guys.
Thank you so much.
So $5 here, Brian, just so you know, if you want to come here.
Yes. What's a plate of food?
$5 is like 3 plates of food.
No, it's 1.
No, it's definitely 3.
Oh, it depends.
So $1 is 30 baht, and that'll get you a smoothie. So that's 5 smoothies, 3 plates of food. Yeah, a lot of things you can do that. But thanks so much, Brian. We really appreciate it. Damn, I should meet you guys over here. You totally should. Honestly, this is cycling freaking heaven. So
it's really good. We went mountain biking like yesterday. Was it yesterday? Let's say it was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And tomorrow we're gonna go out again. And hopefully today
Luke is here.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Hi, Marty. Who else do we have in here? We have 720 in Bend, Oregon says, Mike's. Man, I miss Ben. I hope that Ben's pretty good. Alex is asking, what's been your favorite part of Thailand? So I would say favorite part of all of Thailand has to be Chiang Mai. Favorite part of Chiang Mai, which is where we're at right now. So there's Bangkok, which was that big city. It was really cool cultural experience. Hannah hated it because it was way too cultural for her, I think.
Yeah, it just wasn't my scene.
It was, and we also were staying in a very rural part, so everyone looked at us like we were nuts, like they had never seen Westerners before. Like it was pretty rad. But in Chiang Mai, like this place literally is cycling heaven. The road riding is amazing. The mountain biking is amazing. The food is really cheap. The food is really good.
Yeah. There's so many vegan places too. Like it's insane.
Yeah. And the fruit is really fresh here. So like every smoothie is the best smoothie. Jamba Juice, complete fake, like BS. Like Jamba Juice is not real fruit smoothies. Fruit smoothies are way. Are you gonna stop yawning anytime soon?
No, I feel like I'm a chronic yawner. Like I yawn so freaking much.
Yeah.
I think because I'm trying to get more air.
Is that what that is?
I think so.
Thomas is in the house riding with Juan. What's up, guys? Is Mo losing weight?
Everyone's saying that.
Everyone is losing weight here. I think we're both losing weight. It's like it's hard not to because basically we wake up, we do a little bit of work, and then all we do for the rest of the day is we ride bikes all day, literally everywhere, and all we eat is fruit, basically, and some pad thai.
Yeah, we eat at like a restaurant probably once a day. Like we just eat like a big giant meal. Shout out to OMAD. No, I'm kidding. We're not one meal a day. It's just how life is here. Like we're just constantly moving, riding, like we're just so busy. And if you go into a restaurant, it takes a while to get food sometimes. And it's like a whole process.
Yeah, by the time you order your food and by the time the food comes, you're like kind of full because you normally like drink. Like food takes a long time to come out here. And if you order, say you order 3 plates, they don't bring you all 3 plates out at once.
Sorry.
They don't bring you all 3 plates all out at once. Basically, they'll bring you 1 plate and then like 25 minutes go by and then they bring you another plate. And then like they probably have forgotten about your 3rd plate and then you have to ask for your 3rd plate. So by the time that 3rd plate comes, you're not even hungry anymore. So.
Yeah, it's a thing for sure.
But
smoothies always come out like that. So
yeah, smoothies come out really good. We've had a ton of smoothies. What's been your favorite?
There's this one place. What's it called? Someone recommended it to us, and we have to thank you so much because that place is Really, really good. They don't add like any extra sugar like a lot of other places do, which I'm okay with if we're like riding, but sometimes we're not riding. And they have so many options. They have bowls, smoothies, like every fruit you could imagine. It's great.
But that's a weird thing that they do here is they add sugar to everything. Do you want Thai tea? Here's some sugar with that. Pad Thai,
so much sugar.
Thai tea. Fruit smoothies, sugar needed, like extra sugar. They're in love with sugar here. I don't know what it is, but it's pretty rad. It gives you a good sugar rush. Luke, besides Laguna, Thomas, me, MTB Rider, hi, I love your videos. Thanks so much, MTB Rider. Luke, yeah, because he hasn't been eating. Luke, we've been eating a good amount here in Chiang Mai. Like
Bangkok, we didn't eat that much.
Bangkok, we didn't eat that much. And also, like, the food here is much more flavorful. And I think that, like, makes you fuller when you eat.
I think so, too. Like, it's really strong food. So you don't want to eat, like, as much of it. But yeah, I mean, we lived off of 7-Eleven in Bangkok, and I think we still kind of do. Like we eat a lot of Mentos, and we're addicted.
Yeah, people are asking, would we leave or live here? I don't know. We've been talking about that. I think we would live here for like 3 months of the year, and then Canada for 3 months, and then like the desert for 3 months, and then somewhere else for 3 months, maybe California.
Yeah. We really want to take our parents here. Hi, Mom, if you're still in the chat.
Yeah, it'd be really cool.
We want to take our parents because I think they would really like it.
Or you guys. We bring you guys out here. So maybe we'll buy a house and all of you guys can come visit us. So, yeah, come on out. And then someone was asking what trails have we ridden. So the trails that we rode were, you haven't seen the video because we haven't edited it yet. The mountain biking out here, it's this mountain called Doi Sutep. And the riding was mind-blowing. Like, wasn't expecting that. So steep from top to bottom. And we're talking like 5,000 feet of descending over like, I would say 11 to 12 miles of like jungle single track that was really well built, like flowy through the trees, lots of berms. The way you get up there is you have to shuttle in the back of one of these sketchy taxis called a Dayang, I think it's called. Dying. Yeah, you feel like you're going to die. So really sketchy shuttles, but amazing single track. So Marty says she wants to come.
Yeah, you should totally come.
Why you guys should come right now, Marty?
All about it when we get back. But yeah, you should come right now. Why not?
But yeah, so I think potentially a lot more trips coming in the future. Thomas is in the house. What's going on, Thomas? How long did it take you guys to get used to the heat? The heat's not that bad anymore.
Yeah, I think in Bangkok it's a lot worse because you're more south, but in Chiang Mai you're pretty up north, so it's not that bad. But
yeah, it's also
humidity is definitely just as bad.
I've never seen Hannah sweat so much. We got to the top of Doi Sutep, which is this long road climb, and she was literally like buckets of sweat.
Thanks for sharing. Although you already posted photos of me sweating a lot.
Yeah,
so I think if they saw your last post.
Definitely. The cool thing here is even if you sweat a ton, you just get a coconut and you're rehydrated. And coconuts are like 40 baht.
Which is $1.50, maybe?
$1.10, I would say. $1.15. Would you live there? We've already answered that one. The culture shock is very real. Same thing I was thinking when I was over in Germany. It's so much easier with someone you know, though. Good and bad. It's a good reference abroad. Yeah, it's one of those things where originally the culture shock was really strong. It's starting to wear off a little bit, but that's not fair to say because we're also somewhere that's a little bit more Westerner now.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like expats here and tourists.
Yeah, Chiang Mai is like definitely not like Bangkok. Bangkok was like, here is you, and here was culture shock. It just like big slap in the face.
Yeah.
And Chiang Mai is like, I would say a lot easier to kind of come here and travel and get used to it. How's that time change working on y'all? Hannah just sleeps anytime regardless. So she was like sleeping till it's 10 a.m. here and she kept sleeping. I'm like, Hannah, we have to wake up.
Well, I know that like before we flew, I remembered that last time I went on a really long plane flight across the world, I got really, really bad jet lag for the whole 2 weeks that I was in Europe. And so I remembered that I can't sleep when it's not time to sleep because then I'll get really bad jet lag and then I'll just never stop sleeping the entire trip. So
someone was asking about that night train. Honestly, one of the worst methods of transportation I have ever taken. That train was horrendous.
It was so gross. Like, I know I can be a little bit of a brat sometimes, but that train was seriously disgusting. Like they probably made it in like 1920. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't fun, but it was so cheap and they didn't charge us extra for our bikes and they were really nice, so it's fine.
Yeah, the thing with the train too is like I wasn't expecting it to stop at every train station, and it wasn't like every train station was like an hour or 2 hours away. It was like every 20 minutes there was a stop. Like it got really ridiculous because the train is super rickety and like creaky and all this stuff. And so you would come to a stop and then it would start going again. So you would wake up. And I was like, how is anyone supposed to sleep in this thing? But and then Hannah was in my compartment because she found cockroaches in hers.
Because I had like the top bunk and Mo like refused, like he did not want his bed made. He wanted to keep it like as seats because he didn't want to sleep. So I came back down.
Yeah,
but yeah, I did get the sleeping gift from you, Mom.
Yeah, she definitely sleeps a ton. Someone was asking where are the trails. The trails are in the mountains here at Doi Sutep. Honestly, though, the road cycling here has been pretty insane.
It's been really good.
Because like every road ride you go on is like insane views. You see so much more of the country, and also we're getting insanely fit too. So when we come back to the U.S., I think we're going to be in really good shape. Someone saying, I bet Hannah's hungry. We're both hungry. It's like we haven't eaten. I feel like we're becoming Tommy here. We're like practicing Ahmad because we basically like won't eat until like 1, and then we eat one huge meal, and then we just ride our bikes for the rest of the day.
Well, then we eat again.
And then we eat again, and then again. And also, like, food delivery here, like Uber Eats is their version, is so cheap. It's like 15 baht to get stuff delivered. So that's like, I think,
less than $1.
Yeah, 50 cents to get food delivered to your hotel from anywhere you want.
Bangkok was really hard. There just wasn't a lot of options where we were staying. If we had stayed more in the city, it would have been better. But yeah, Chiang Mai is like heaven. Like it's amazing. There's so many food options here for us.
Norm, thank you so much for that $5 super chat.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate
More
that.
Smoothies.
Like I said, that is probably 15 smoothies. So we really appreciate it.
You keep upping the number of smoothies you're gonna get.
So let's try and calculate this. So I guess $1 is 30 baht. It's 5 smoothies. Okay, 5 smoothies. That's still pretty good.
Which is still a lot. Yeah, it's crazy.
So thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
At least we get to drive the van. Yeah, Evan, I hope you've been having fun with the van. Everybody says, whoa, Evan, Luke. Man, Luke, what am I gonna do?
I hated China.
First class is better on the night train. Yeah, we should have done first class, but it's also booked out for like a month.
So I guess we need to book our train tickets now instead of the day before like we did last time, basically.
Where are y'all going next? I think we're going to chill out here in Chiang Mai for a while. Honestly, Chiang Mai has probably been one of our favorite places to go to. It really does have everything. It has amazing food, amazing riding, both mountain and road biking. Really easy to get around. The people here are really friendly.
Really low cost of living, which of course we like because we live in a van.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I honestly think that Chiang Mai has potential to be like a huge mountain bike destination. After riding the mountain bike trails here, pretty mind-blowing. So I don't know. I think like give this place like another year or two, and it's definitely going to be on the map for sure. I think for the race that we're going to be doing in like 2 weeks, I think it's going to be Cody Kelly is coming, Win Masters is coming, and a couple other really big pro riders. So I think like word is starting to get out that this place has a lot of potential. But yeah, so we're in Chiang Mai. Chiang Mai is gonna be really rad. We have to leave the country for a couple of days because we need to renew our visas. So we've been thinking about going to I think Vietnam would be pretty rad. Patrick, thanks so much for the $10 super chat from Phoenix Homie so Hannah can eat. What about Mo? Am I allowed to eat with any of that or no?
Me and he was like, is Mo starving you? I was like, yeah.
What are you doing? Patrick, what about me? I think I've been looking pretty slim too.
That's 10 more smoothies.
Another thing that we're going to be spending that on, Patrick. Also, hope all is well in South Mountain. Mentos are huge here. We have been eating so many Mentos. Well, I think Hannah. Well, I just do this. Sorry, you guys.
We always have trouble with this one kid in the chats. Luke.
Yeah. I just feel like we have to ban Luke in general.
Every time,
Luke can be the flower girl.
Even if it's like appropriate, I still feel like we need to ban him because in the next comment's not going to be. Hi, Melissa.
So Mentos are really big here. Like they freaking love that stuff. So we've been eating so many Mentos, like pretty mind blowing. Mm-hmm. I don't know how healthy it is for you.
No, it's not healthy. We should probably stop. We're addicted.
Yeah, but we're talking like 3 to 4 packs a day of Mentos. So I don't know what that's actually going to do for our internals.
It's okay, just 3 to 4.
It's really bad. Like every time we go to 7-Eleven, we get Mentos. And like now it gets to the point where like 1 pack doesn't satisfy me. I need at least 2 packs in like one sitting.
It's too much.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for that $5 super chat, Michael. Just a little fun money. Have a great time. You guys, I feel like everyone watching this has to come to Chiang Mai. Like your money goes so far here and there's so much to do. The one thing that we're not going to be doing that I thought we were going to be doing, kind of bummed out, is seeing the elephants.
Oh my gosh, so ridiculous.
Yeah, so we thought like elephant sanctuary, you're like volunteering with the elephants, like you're kind of volunteering your time. We wanted to do something like that. And then we saw the cost to volunteer with the elephants. And we were blown away. It's like, I think $300 US, like per person, just to volunteer.
It's a total scam. Like, I mean, I guess they're helping the elephants or whatever. They're saving them from people who or places that ride them. But I don't know. I feel like what will end up happening is we'll just like ride our bikes past an elephant sanctuary and just like look at them and be like, okay, yeah, we saw the elephants, so we're good, you know?
Yeah, I really wanted to see elephants. Yeah, like that was kind of a huge part of this trip. That and monkeys, and I haven't seen either. But yeah, so I would say like $350 per person just to volunteer with the elephants, which is pretty insane. Patrick, Mo Awesome, place of death, Chiang Mai, Mentos overdose. Patrick, in all honesty, that is highly likely. Either that or just a really gnarly sugar rush, because with all the fruit smoothies, like I'm sure like my blood sugar levels have definitely kind of gone higher. So Finn in the house saying hi. What's going on, Finn? Trail 80, hi Mohana. My son and 4-month-old granddaughter are enjoying your videos. I am as well after seeing the last 2 videos. I'm eating salad for the last week. Oh, that's so rad. Yeah, so we've been doing a lot more kind of travel content lately just because we've been filming everything here. New video every other day. We do have a mountain bike video coming up next. And like I said, the mountain biking out here has been mind-blowing. Like I wasn't expecting so much single track. On the one hill that we rode, we were looking at about 100 trails. So pretty insane.
Something's going on outside.
I heard an ambulance. Another thing too here is like the ambulances and polices, when they do have their siren on,
no one stops.
No one stops. Like traffic just kind of goes on as normal. A lot of kind of rules that, I don't know, you kind of would expect to be followed, but people here just kind of do their own thing. Police officers, I don't feel like get taken as seriously as back in the US.
There's not many of them. I barely seen you.
And most of the time they're just pulling over tourists. And honestly too, another thing with like the road cycling, I feel like the most dangerous part of road cycling here is other Westerners, like tourists on scooters, not the locals.
Slow, and they do like weird maneuvers and doesn't even make sense. Like, I feel like if you ride a scooter here, you should first learn how to ride a bike here because that helps a lot.
Yeah, so
you should not be tested with an engine like that.
But yeah, tourists are probably the most dangerous thing in Chiang Mai. Thomas is in the house. What's going on, Thomas? Hopefully you're doing well, dude. Plain simple, Monkey Mountain in Chiang Mai. Oh, Monkey Mountain in Chiang Mai, elephants in Phuket.
Oh.
So we got to go to Monkey
we thought
Mountain.
The elephants were here.
I thought the elephants were here too.
Wait,
I guess it's gonna be monkeys.
I thought the monkeys were in Phuket. Are you messing with us?
Thomas, are you really in Disney World? That's so freaking rad.
That's so rad. Where is that? Florida?
They have the Grand Canyon here. Did Hannah loop out a scooter out? No, she didn't loop the scooter out, but she has done that before.
I still have a scar from it. I used to have a scooter.
Yeah,
that ended real quick.
We wanted to rent scooters when we were here, but then we also looked into like the legality of it, and maybe we're being a little too paranoid. But supposedly, like the fines are really high. Like someone was saying, like 30,000 baht, which would be pretty insane.
For what?
Luke's back. But yeah, so for
oh my god,
I guess just put him in another timeout. But yeah, so I guess if you do get caught without a driver license here and without insurance, you're kind of like at the mercy of the police officers. So normally you can kind of like bribe your way out. I think some people were telling us like it should just be like 500 baht, which shouldn't be too crazy.
But they can try to get more out of you.
But they can try and get more. And like, I don't think we want to put ourselves in a situation where we're at the mercy of like needing to bribe our way out of a ticket. We'd rather just kind of ride our bikes around. So
yeah, it's better for us anyways.
If anyone knows if that's different too, maybe we're just being too paranoid. Let us know for sure, because we definitely want to. Thanks so much, Shannon. $20 for the food fund. It's going to go a long way.
Yeah, it is. It's going to pay for basically today and tomorrow and the next day after that.
We really appreciate it, Shannon. And
Thank you so much.
For those of you who've been wondering, like, what does like the Chiang Mai, like how does the food here, what makes it so good? Number one, like the portions here, I feel like are significantly bigger than the portions in Bangkok. I think because it is a little bit more Westerner. Mm-hmm. I think that's what I've realized also too. The food in America is so much bigger than the food in Asia. Like,
yeah, we eat a lot.
We eat a lot of food. Like a Chipotle burrito here is like 2 or 3 meals. Mm-hmm. So maybe a lot of you guys already know that, but it is pretty mind-blowing, like how much less food they eat here.
I think that's something definitely that we can take back. Like we don't need to be eating. Like,
we don't need to be eating that. Yeah, huge portions like that. So yeah, if you want to get in the best shape of your life, highly recommend coming to Chiang Mai because you will lose weight like instantly. Like it's not even one of those things where am I going to lose weight? Like you will lose weight. It's all the humidity, the cycling, and the food. And I think that goes to one of your guys' questions. Someone said, why did you guys choose to go to Thailand? Amazing riding. Mm-hmm. Amazing food.
It wasn't, sorry I interrupted you, but it wasn't really on our radar, but like we were looking at places that we could feasibly go to. And then all of a sudden Thailand popped up as a suggestion. And then we started looking more and more into it. And then we saw there was a race. And then we were like, oh, wow, so there must be good mountain biking here. And then we looked more and more into it, and we decided that we had to come because it was like perfect.
It's cycling heaven. Like,
yeah, it is.
All the smoothies you can have, all the coconuts you can have, all the pad thai you want. You still have money to do other things, and it's like amazing riding all around. So, MTB Mario's in the house. What's going on? Has the weather been consistent there? So this is the weather here. It's normally sunny, and then all of a sudden you will get 10 minutes of sudden downpour.
That's more in the wet season though. It hasn't happened that much.
It's happened like 2 or 3 times since we've been here.
Yeah, I guess.
And there was one time when we were climbing and I told Hannah like it was about to start to rain. I was like, maybe we should pull over. And Hannah was all like, no, let's just keep climbing. Like we shouldn't pull over. We got drenched. Like it started pouring down. And we were like completely soaked. And it stopped raining in like I'd say 10 minutes, but we were already completely soaked. So, yeah. From what I've been watching your video, it's a strange place. It's just a different culture. Like I don't think we can call it strange.
It's completely different from everything we know. That's all.
Yeah. Mo, do you know when you're going to be in Laguna? Probably not until after Christmas. Well, we don't leave Thailand until Christmas, so it's going to be a while for sure. Oh, thank you so much, Espout. Hannah needs more bigger food. 499 super chat.
Thank you. Thank you. Look at these arms. These arms need to get fed. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Espal. 49 super chat. We really appreciate it. I think we both. Why does no one want to feed me? Why is it only Hannah?
Because it's.
Oh, he said two. He needs more bigger food.
Oh,
thank you so much again.
Did you mean to say it twice? I'm sorry.
How
Maybe
come,
it was an accident.
Yeah. How come no one wants to feed Mo? It's only Hannah, but I guess that's okay.
Okay, now it's Evan's turn.
No, let's leave Evan here. U.S. baby odds. We're gonna leave Evan for a little bit more.
Give him another chance.
Yeah, I think for right now I like Evan more than Luke.
Me too.
Trail View. I ride Duthiel at the same time. I love PNW. Have you guys gotten a guide to show you around? A guide to show us around Thailand or Duthi? Because in Thailand we do have guides here.
Yeah.
If we didn't have guides on the mountain, we would probably get lost and end up in someone's village. I think that's fair.
Yeah, we would. We would end up like in a monk sanctuary with a big temple. And they would look at us. And they would take a selfie. They would ask for a selfie, but they would kick us out real quick, and they wouldn't be able to explain to us where to go because they don't really speak English.
Yeah, that's something that I've realized here that they do that I don't know. I find kind of odd. They'll just come up to me or us, and they'll just ask for pictures. Such a weird thing. Like, not because they watch our YouTube. Maybe they watch our YouTube channel.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think they watch our YouTube channel. But like, they just ask for like pictures of us, and like, I know that we don't normally do that in the U.S. Like, if I saw someone that looked weird, I wouldn't ask them for a picture. So I find the whole thing kind of interesting. Whoa! Someone called me fat. Hannah's cooler. LOL. Kidding. Mo, you like the memes I sent you? I always love the memes. How much for the guide per day? So lucky for us, we have friends here, so we haven't had to pay for the guides. That's the other cool thing with Thailand. If you guys do end up coming here, there's so many cool tour people, tour companies. The tour company that we're using is called Trailhead Thailand.
They're really awesome.
Yeah.
They have a really nice storefront. You can order coffee. It's really cool. And they have a bunch of guides too.
Yeah.
And they seem to be the nicer tour company here, but we haven't seen others. Well, a lot of the others. So
Trail Reviews says they asked us for selfies all the time. It was weird when we were there.
Oh, well, I'm glad we're not the only ones.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. It's just so odd, especially we're used to oh, if someone watches the channel and they want a picture, that's completely cool. But when someone doesn't know you whatsoever and just wants a picture because you look weird, that kind of feels a little weird. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe they think Mo is some American rock star. I don't know. Who knows?
Some American weirdo.
Or some idiot
American
with long hair.
Man.
Yeah. And long hair is not a thing here. No. Patrick is saying, what kind of bike brands are you seeing over there? A lot of YT.
Direct to consumer.
Santa Cruz?
Santa Cruz. I feel like that's so popular everywhere you go. And then maybe Giant, because Taiwan. I don't know. But I feel like I've seen a lot of Giant.
Yeah. S-Pal, we really appreciate. Oh, sorry, Screw. I think you can still take it back though. But yeah, so Hannah's definitely going to be eating a lot of pad thai with that. So does that mean whenever we go out now for food, Hannah can eat and I can't?
But then then it's going to go vice versa. I'm going to get fatter, and then you're going to become like a twig. You become so skinny.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, apparently I'm fat, so
you're not fat.
Hannah's also called me fat in the past.
No, I haven't.
She has 100% called me fat in the past.
I have to keep you in check.
Nicholas, do the Thai people shred? They're actually really good. Well, it's not Thai people. I'm sure you guys shred. I can't speak fully yet though, because the only people we've ridden with are people that are not from Thailand that are living in Thailand.
Yeah.
So I think until we see the local shredding, that's when we're going to make our final judgment on if Thai people shred. But yeah, until then, they are pretty rad people. I will feed Mo when my parents get home from traveling. Don't worry, Mo, I got you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Trail Reviews. What is the bike stores like? They're interesting. So my cassette got loose somehow. I don't know how. Basically, I needed a multi-tool. I need a cassette tool. So I went into one of the bike shops here. They didn't speak any English. They looked at me like I was a freak. They all started smiling and laughing, typical for me walking into a Thai store. And then the homies had the cassette tool, which was super rad. And they were actually really good mechanics. Like, keep in mind, the bike I had and the bike they were working on probably were separated by a couple of thousands of dollars, but they knew like exactly what all the bike parts did. Like
fundamentally, it's all the same, I guess, right?
Yeah, I would also say probably a little bit more efficient than some bike shops in the U.S. And the bike shops are like, they have like really random bike parts, really random bike gear. But all in all, like really cool experience. And I think the bike shops here for like where we are, I think are pretty impressive. More inventory than some United States shops. So I've seen some US shops that are kind of pathetic in terms of inventory. So yeah, very impressive out here. Trail Features, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Mo isn't fat, he's fat.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
What does that
dude.
mean?
It means cool.
Is that what it
Trail
means?
Features thinks I'm cool. I got
Like
the Trail
no one uses
Features
that.
seal of approval, and that means wonders to me. So I really appreciate that, dude. Marvin, hope you're enjoying your time and the food. We really are. Hold on, be back in 5. Instant announce G Tech. You guys enjoy. Look forward to more vids. Eat and get some sleep. Oh, Oh, that's his username, G Tech. G Tech
okay.
1. Thanks so much for the heads up. You guys enjoy. Look forward. Eat and get some sleep.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I was the guy in the E130 when you went and rode Elisa the day before you left for Thailand. Are there many van lifers in Thailand? You know, that's what we were talking about. We were trying to figure out if anyone does van life here in Thailand.
You don't need to.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do van life here in Thailand, but they have amazing vans. They have a bunch of Toyota Hayachis, and those are the vans. I don't know if you guys watched any of our videos. That's the van that I'm really in love with. It's the Toyota van. I personally think if it was in the US, it'd be a really big seller. I don't know why it's not in the US. I think that would be a really rad van life automobile. So we've been also trying to explain to like some locals here, when like taxi drivers that start talking to us about our lives, that we do live in a van. And I don't think they understand what's going on. Like they don't understand the concept. So I don't think van life is a thing here. Patrick, a lot of LBS in the States don't stock inventory at all. They just order stuff off QVP and it takes forever. Patrick, that's completely true. And I will say this. I don't think you can just order stuff off of QVP here. I think it takes a while to come in. Who knows? I could be completely wrong.
Thanks,
Brian, thanks so much. Mo's Food Fun. He's got to eat too.
You do have to eat.
That's going to be mine. So that's mine. That's not Hannah's. I'm going to go use that for myself.
Oh, wow.
But I think Hannah's got it more. So those Toyota vans have a really cool interior. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Like the Toyota vans are really awesome. I don't understand why they're not in the US.
I think the front end is just crammed too much. Like the engine is too close to the front seats.
I think maybe, yeah, if you get in a car accident, maybe it'd be like a hazard. But they also like safety here, kind of like a loose word in terms of like what's safe.
What's safety?
I saw some guys working on the power lines the other day, and what they do is they take their ladder and they put it onto the power line. So it's leaning against power lines. And then they just climb the ladder. And the guy's just chilling up top. The guy on the bottom is just like at the bottom, making sure no one messes with the ladder. I don't know how they know what wire does what, because there's like 300 wires on like one thing. And the guy's like just like putting his hand in, like grabbing different things. So how they get stuff done like that, I don't know. Very impressive. But yeah, Trail Features, got a jet, get some sleep. Later, Trail Feature. Oh, we forget that you guys, it's not 10 a.m. there.
Oh, yeah.
Kai J's in the house. Oh, what up, dude? I need a Hayachi. You really do, dude. The Hayachi is definitely the vehicle of transportation. What time is it in Chiang Mai?
It's 10:53, so it's almost 11.
Almost 11. So Hannah's been up for
an hour.
An hour now. Very impressive.
Yeah. Impressive.
But yeah, so yeah, Mo, if you don't marry Hannah, Luke will. I don't think it works. Like honestly, I don't think it works that way.
It doesn't. That's pretty funny though.
Well, I hope you have a bunch of fun in Thailand for the rest of your trip. Thank you so much. We will. In terms of what we're gonna do today, what do you want to do today?
I want to order some smoothies right now.
Let's go pedal to get smoothies.
I guess you could do that.
We
too.
do that. Mo, switching to bike parts, I want to ask your opinion. What is a decent, affordable disc brake set that won't break the bank, not resin pads? Decent, affordable disc brake set. So I think the Shimano Dior brakes are really rad. Shimano Dior brakes, really affordable. And like I said, the stopping power is there. I think they feel pretty on par with SLX brakes. You had them on your old Mojo HT4.
Yeah, I mean they worked. They weren't really that bad, but sometimes they did limit a little bit. Like they got hot, stopped. Like they didn't have as much stopping power as the XT, but yeah, I think you can use them for sure.
Yeah, so I think Shimano Dior brakes, good cost, and I think you can find them for a good price online. So
yeah,
I would look for those. Thank you so much for $1.09 Cellophone. Guys, good to catch you for your live stream from Thailand. Yeah, thanks so much for catching it. Yeah. We want to try and plan these a little bit more. So this is our new apartment, you guys. Just letting you guys know. The internet here is amazing.
It is really. How is the image quality for you guys, or for people who have really good Wi-Fi or internet?
Yeah, it should be really good because it's really high quality. The smell, on the other hand, smells a little funky.
We might need to change.
It's $300 for the month, which is pretty insane. But like I said, the smell is like definitely interesting. Let's show you guys around. Let's show you guys. So that's what you get for $300.
It's not bad. It's definitely an older building. It's very eclectic in here too. They have a lot of we turned off the lights last night, and like those stars that glow in the dark that little girls would put on their ceilings, like it was a thing. They have them here. So we turned off the lights, and then we just saw a bunch of stars on the ceiling. Is Luke and Evan are back. Yeah, it was really funny. But yeah, it's definitely an older building, and there's definitely a bit of a smell to it, and it's been bothering us a lot so far. So I don't know, we might talk to the owner and see what we can do about it. But yeah,
it's significantly cheaper than the other places.
Yeah, it really is. And it's good too, because since we don't have really a definite plan, we can always leave earlier than we expected, not feel guilty about paying. Or we could go on a trip for a while and then come back to this apartment and just have it as a storage kind of. Yeah.
Trail reviews. Thanks so much, Trail reviews. See you later, dude, and hope you're freaking doing well. Patrick, they don't sell the Hayachi in the U.S. because of a bunch of terrace legalities and stuff. It's also really crowded with the other van brands.
That's true.
I will say this, though. I don't feel like there's any good van.
I guess.
There's Mercedes, Ford, and Ram ProMaster.
Yeah.
I don't feel like.
The ProMaster, it's an okay van, but there's not a lot of power with that engine. It's like a minivan engine. So I don't even feel like it's a contender for a lot of people unless you're trying to go super budget and it's just a weekend thing for you. But yeah, I mean, no shade.
Yeah, so I don't know. I feel like the Toyota Hayachi would do really well in the US. I know a lot of people that would probably buy it.
Yeah, it's a cool size. It's in between like a Ford short roof van and a tall roof van. I don't know.
Unpaved. Have you ridden the Grand Canyon or Doi Sutep Puya area? It's on Trail Force. We rode Doi Sutep. So look for that video in I would say maybe tomorrow. Amazing riding. We haven't gone to the Grand Canyon yet. For those of you confused by the Grand Canyon, they have the Grand Canyon here. It's just a water park. So for whatever reason, they thought that would be a good kind of name for it.
It looks like a canyon. It is a canyon. There's water in it.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Mohana got to go eating late dinner after squeezing a ride. Burritos. Oh, that's so rad. We had a burrito yesterday.
Yeah, kind of.
It
was a wrap.
It was beans, rice.
Took us around the world. Falafel.
Berries, pickles.
Cashew.
Corn. And I think tomato.
And guac.
And broccoli. Probably the most interesting, unique burrito we've had.
It actually, though, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't that bad.
It was really good. Probably because we were craving a burrito.
Maybe. It was nice to I look wrong, but yeah.
Yeah. Y'all, what's the best place you have rode in Utah other than the Moab area? What is Utah?
Too much in Utah.
St. George? That's Utah, right?
Yeah.
St. George is pretty rad. I still think
Hurricane?
Moab, like when you get Moab dialed, like it's really tough, especially Captain Ahab. I really liked our last trip to Moab.
What was the one place with like Zen Trail? Is that Utah?
I think so.
That place is fun.
Amateur hour. Are you guys headed straight back to CA or traveling into neighboring countries at all? Probably straight back to California. We go back on Christmas Day. We would have stayed a little bit longer, gone to different countries here, but we figured our first trip internationally, 2 months, was going to be a while. So we might as well kind of like set up shorter so we could always fly back. Yeah. Rotorua, Colby, yeah, that's in Utah. We hear great things about New Zealand. We want to make New Zealand happen this year. In 2020. So hopefully we can make it happen. We're looking for, I would say, potentially March going to New Zealand. But we also fall in love with Chiang Mai. So I think Chiang Mai might be a repeat occurrence for us travel-wise.
I feel like we want to get an apartment here because it's so freaking cheap. And then we don't have to worry about getting a place every time.
Yeah, you can buy like a really nice condo here for about $45,000 US.
I got a much nicer apartment than this. Not that this apartment isn't really nice, but
Hannah really doesn't like this apartment.
No, just like a newer apartment. I don't know. I'm just being a brat, but
Lee Johnson, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. We really appreciate it. We're definitely getting smoothies after this, so that's definitely gonna go a long way. MTV Life, awesome. Definitely do some fan meetups in New Zealand. Yeah, I think we have a lot of people who watch the channel in New Zealand.
Everyone tells us to go to New Zealand, and we know we need to go. It's just a little bit more expensive than Thailand.
Yeah, that's the only bummer with New Zealand. I feel like
this is broken.
No, you gotta. This is cool. You gotta go down and then up. I feel like
it's really weird.
Chiang Mai and Thailand is probably ruining us for traveling, just because it is so cheap. And like, I think now we're gonna basically think like, oh wow, like anywhere else we go is gonna be this cheap, and we're gonna get like hit with this huge reality shock that traveling is only this cheap in Asia. Maybe South America. We wanted to do Peru too. I'm really into Peru.
You are.
So yeah, hopefully we'll make Peru happen. Oh, Cameron, what's going on, dude? Come back to SoCal. We will Christmas Day. We have to go to Australia too. Definitely, if we go to New Zealand, we're going to Australia. You guys already
do a ride on the day after Christmas or on Christmas.
Bike some. Hell, you guys are already legendary out there. May as well stay. We would miss you in the U.S. too much. You know, I think we'll definitely have to do multiple trips out here, because after being out here for a little bit, it's going to be really tough to give up the smoothies and the pad thai, especially when they're both $1. So yeah, a lot more trips out here soon. 45 is about the price of my tiny house. Yeah, I know, it's mind blowing. And like 45,000 out here, that's a really nice condo. That's not like an okay condo. That's an amazing condo.
Very nice condo, yeah.
Like we're talking like fancy with an infinity pool.
Yeah, infinity pool like on the roof. It's insane. And then we could like Airbnb it when we're not here, and like it'll just pay for itself. It's so crazy how cheap it is.
Yeah. So who thinks that we should buy a place in Thailand? But if anyone else has any, recommendations for countries that are similar to Thailand. So our requirements are a lot of fruit, cheap fruit, and really good both road cycling and mountain biking. Definitely let us know.
Sounds like Thailand.
Rich in, sorry, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation.
You need an easier name to read if you want to.
Rich and Sin. I'm your biggest fan. Oh, what's going on, dude? Kobe, buy one right now. Yeah, we probably should just buy one right now, but unfortunately we don't have a spare 45 grand. Happened to me after living in Malaysia, says MTB Life. Yeah, we're really worried that when we go back to the US, we're going to be, we are going to be completely poor. Here, we're pretty well off. In the US, we're pretty poor. Richardson says, I love you guys. We love you too. Selfina, love that hairdo, Hannah. What's your hairdo?
I don't. Sorry, don't try.
West Side Trail Rider says, how long will you be in Thailand? We'll be here until Christmas, so another like month or so. Wow, it's gonna be a while. And honestly, after eating that weird burrito that we had yesterday, I can tell I'm missing burritos.
All we talk about, you guys, is Chipotle. That's all we talk about. Right when we get back, when we go into LAX, we're for sure gonna get a Chipotle burrito.
Yeah.
And we usually share one. We're each gonna get our own.
No, the problem is though is that we
or we're not gonna be able to eat all of it.
No, I feel like we're not gonna be in the So we come back to the US on Christmas Day, so Chipotle is gonna be closed.
Well, what about the one in the airport? Isn't there one in LAX?
I would hope it would be open because we really do need Chipotle.
Especially because we're gonna be flying into China, and it's gonna be an even smaller airport than we had last time, even more rural. So, and we heard that the airport, all they have is like deep fried like chicken legs. It's like all they have.
Benjamin says, coming back to the USA from Thailand and living like a peasant might be worse than culture shock on the way there.
Oh, don't talk about us coming home, actually. Chipotle isn't worth it.
In all honesty, we might not be home for long. We might like just spend the holidays over there and New Year's and then just come right back to Thailand. There's a strong potential that might actually be the case. I would give you 45K, but I ain't rich. I have 50 cents in my wallet. Kobe, that's 50 cents more than we have. So.
Yeah. Not after this live chat.
Have you tried durian smoothies yet?
We haven't tried durian fruit yet. It's so like I feel like it's just not like we're gonna try it eventually, but it's so freaking expensive.
Doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would.
It doesn't smell that bad.
Yeah, people were saying that it's gonna smell like horrendous. Really didn't smell that bad.
It's like having a piece of durian fruit or taking the red car all the way up to the mountain to ride our mountain bikes.
Pretty tough decision.
I don't know.
Also there's this plate here that we've been getting. You can get pad thai with 3 times noodles. It's basically a bowl of pad thai that's like this big.
I think you posted it, right?
I posted on my Instagram if you guys are following me.
Plug.
Ridiculous amount of noodles. It was $1. Oh no, it was $2. $2 for that bowl. So kind of goes to show you how much your money goes over here in Thailand.
Rice here is so cheap though. It's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like they could charge more for rice, but they don't.
Yeah, they charge like, how much is 10 baht?
Like 20 cents?
For like a side of rice.
Yeah. The other thing too is I feel like they're really nice here. So like at the top of this big hill climb called Doi Suthep, there's like places that sell smoothies. I think Hannah would have paid at least $5 to $7 for a smoothie at the top of that climb. And we got up there. They didn't raise the prices. I think they raised the prices 5 baht, which is like pennies. Like normally it's like 30 baht and it's like 35 baht up there. Yeah. But like they could be charging so much more money at the top. That's what they would do in the US.
Also,
it would be a
like,
scam.
Right across from a temple, so maybe they don't want
that bad karma. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like in the US they would triple the price, quadruple the price, but over here, I don't know, they've been really rad. Hey Mo, should I get my girlfriend to start riding? That's really all up to your girlfriend.
Yeah, it's your girlfriend's decision. I mean, you can ask her if she wants to go for a ride.
I don't think you can physically force someone to ride.
It doesn't work.
Because like you would need to like pick up their body, you would need to put them on the bike, and then there's the whole coordination aspect. So yeah. Someone's saying, is there any fruit that we haven't seen like
in person? I guess just durian.
Any weird fruit. Durian
is really weird. It looks like jackfruit, but they're different.
Yeah, more different food that we haven't seen before.
Yeah,
like
and spices.
These people, they'll put they'll put squid on a stick.
Yeah,
that's probably like the most like.
There's this one place I saw last night where they had like a bunch of different meat just like on a stick, and then you would like get a tray and just pick out what you want. So you could get squid, you could get beef, you could get pork, and then you could get like octopus or something.
Yeah,
like it was just ridiculous.
Patrick, we got to come back to Phoenix before we go to Thailand for sure, dude. We got to kick it with you guys. Someone asked, is PB&J unheard of over here? I think so. I haven't seen any PB&J.
They have a lot of peanuts because of The elephants. I mean, elephants
But-
eat peanuts.
But then, are you
Let's
calling me an
go.
elephant?
I'm pretty sure peanuts are like local to here.
Well, so here's what
I'm not calling you an elephant.
I found. This bag of peanuts that I really like. It's this one guy with like weird hair like this that looks like a scientist.
So weird.
And like I can't find it anymore. Like it was only in a couple of the 7-Elevens, and now the other 7-Elevens they don't have it. But I'm hooked on that bag of peanuts, so I gotta try and track those down. Tastes better than it smells. Yeah, durian doesn't smell that bad.
I don't think it smells that bad. Maybe it's just like a strong smell and like it spreads everywhere when you open up the durian.
Trail Reviews is trying to study when we stream, but he can't because he can't concentrate. Yeah, honestly, we'd probably be a pretty big distraction. Pad Thai is good. My dogs freaking love you guys. They won't stop scratching the screen barking. Oh, that's freaking awesome.
Aww.
There's a lot of
most hair.
Probably my hair. There's a lot of stray dogs here. More stray dogs than I thought there were going to be. Kind of sad because yeah, there's a lot of them.
But a lot of them in the city are domesticated. Like they have collars, but they just let them like roam free with all the other stray dogs.
Yeah. Sell my house. I would have 120K and move here. You could live for the rest of your life here too on 120K.
Yeah, you could.
Amateur Hour Adventures. You all got some rambutan or lychee if it's in season. I think we've had lychee once.
I know what rambutan is. It's like I've had it in America. It's like the little fuzzy like red ball things. They have like spikes on them. They're tiny.
Bike to the top. Do you need a Thai visa and how long does it last? They give you a 30-day visa and you can just get a new one, but you have to leave the country for a day. So.
Or you can pay for. We could also pay for 2 months, but I feel like we want to go somewhere too.
Yeah.
We might as well.
We wanted to see Myanmar, but apparently we can't do that.
It's too difficult.
And also apparently pretty dangerous. Who else?
Khao soy. Yeah, we had it the other day. It's so much better than pad thai.
Khao soy is better than pad thai.
It's really good.
But they put a lot of mushrooms in khao soy, and I don't like mushrooms.
At least in the vegan one we get.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not a thing if you eat dairy. I don't know.
Kobe Mo, the guy who owns my local bike shop, looks and acts just like you. That's
not good.
Yeah, that's hopefully he has good business sense.
Yeah.
Well, having sun butter and jelly with banana on toast right now. Oh, that actually sounds really good. When is the first MTB trailer out there? I'm not sure if anyone has asked yet. We've already mountain biked. That video goes out tomorrow. The riding is I'm pretty sure. Did he change his username?
Yeah, that's the same profile pic.
Yeah, that is Jay.
Unless someone stole your profile picture.
Yeah, so I would say the video goes up tomorrow. The riding is pretty insane. I was definitely not expecting it to be that great. Blew me away. Way steeper than a majority of trails in the US. A little funky trail building wise. Some corners were definitely a little questionable.
A lot of the corners were really good. I felt
it had a lot of flow. Also,
jumps were a little weird.
Yeah, they love to put kickers in the middle of like any trail, like just randomly. So you kind of got to be like a little careful. He's asking, how are the climbs? You don't climb. You shuttle in the back of a taxi.
But the climbs are pretty steep if you do climb. Like you can shuttle to the top and then do like loops from the top. Basically, that's how you're supposed to do it. Some of the climbs are pretty steep.
Just proposed to Hannah already. Sounds cheap too. I can't tell if that's Hannah or Luke or Evan.
They were saying that.
What time is there and how long it take you to adapt? We're still not adapted to the time. I don't think we ever will be. It is really nice though, pretty efficient work-wise, because we can work at night and then release stuff, and then it comes out to you guys in the morning. So the time difference actually helps us out because we are pretty delayed as it is. So yeah, but right now it's 11:12. So getting time for us to get out of here and go get some smoothies too. So yeah, the cool thing is this apartment has really good internet. Mm-hmm. So we should be live streaming a lot more. We're going to try and do a few a week when we're out here. Just because the access to internet is so great, and this is probably going to be the most consistent we can talk to you guys. We do have to leave the country relatively soon, though, to renew our visas. So stay tuned for that adventure. New mountain bike video tomorrow. Hopefully, you guys have been liking the videos every other day. We're just trying to get all the content out there just because we've been shooting so much when we are here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on our live stream. We're going to go get some smoothies and some pad thai and ride our bikes some more. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying all the videos. But thank you guys so much for everything. Later, y'all. Later, Flat Outs.
So
later, Kobe.
hungry.
Shannon. Brian T still in the house. Later, dude. Trailer reviews. Patrick. Later, Patrick. Unpaved. And the Greg Russell. Greg, where have you been, dude? Lee Johnson in the house. Bike to the top. Michael. MTB Life. Yeah, we'll see you guys later, you guys. Thank you so much for everything.
Tyler says, Yumo, I love you.
Tyler. Oh, I love you too, Tyler. MTV Rider. Unpaved. See everyone next time. All right, what colors, what smoothie should we get? I definitely want mango. Later, Daniel and Stream.
Can I order all the smoothies?
We can order all the smoothie. Mango.